What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl, EJ, the TV Junkie, back with another quick thoughts of A Reasonable Doubt, Season 3, Episode 3, entitled Run This Town. Now, let's just go ahead and say what it is. Clearly, Ozzy is out here playing for both teams, and that's okay. Listen, do what you do, but it turns out that the person who he was actually with is not willing to come forward. Now, this is an issue, y'all, which means that there is a secret that he does not want out. Now, how old is this man? Who is this man? And who was he actually talking about in that session? Was he talking about this man? Because I don't think that he was actually talking about a woman when he was in the therapy session, y'all. This episode had a lot of mess going down, y'all. It was a very good episode, and I was here for every last single bit of it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these people, character by character. First, let's start out with Bill, because Bill is clearly not with his wife, even though he tried to make it seem like, oh, I'm married to a black woman. Boy, you and the black woman are clearly separated, and you can't even see your kids. So you must have done something that was so terrible that she doesn't even want you around the children. So there's that. And not only that, they want you to actually snitch Jax out. They even make the insinuation that this is what Corey was doing, and the whoever the other lawyer was as well. I don't remember that man, but whatever the case is, that's the insinuation that they made. They have something big going down, and they clearly want to be rid of Jax. I mean, the little lady in the office, like the little girl in the room, whatever her name is, had the nerve to come at her, and now she's fired. But she was a casualty. They knew that they had to get rid of her because they couldn't rock the boat, right, with Jax. So there's that. But if I'm Jax, I'm just gonna go start my own firm and let that be it. But I get it. That would be taking a huge pay cut. She worked so hard to get to where she's at. But I'm just saying, peace of mind and just being able to not have to deal with the BS just sound like the better play to me. I feel like that's where we're going to end up once we get to the end of the season. At some point, I think that Jax is just going to end up leaving this firm altogether. And to me, I say good riddance. And who knows? Shoot. I'm just saying, maybe Corey can come work for her. Maybe they can be partners. I'm just saying, y'all. But anyway, there was a point where we got to talk about Naima, because Naima done went and got in trouble in here stealing because these girls done dared you to do such a thing. Come on now, Naima. Now be smarter, baby girl. Be smarter. But what's even more interesting is that her and her dad are talking. We find out that her and Hattie are no longer friends because Hattie has had this whole glow up. If you ask me, Hattie probably finna be out here just like her mama Tony. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it 100. But anyway, she did tell Naima about the baby, and Naima doesn't believe it. And Naima specifically says that she cannot stand when people lie to her, especially about her family. And Lewis didn't know what to say. Now, I will say this, that there is going to be a point where him and Jax talk about it, and they decide that they have to tell the kids about it no matter what, and they just have to deal with it. I agree with that decision, but we all know that before they get to tell them, that it's going to come out, because that's the way it always is. It always comes out right when somebody getting ready to go ahead and do the right thing. Something happens. So there's that, and it just is what it is. So we're going to have to see this whole thing play out. Jax's father comes back, and, he wants to make amends. He wants to do better, be better, but Jax feels like he's hiding something. I think he's hiding something too. Not exactly sure what it is, but I guess we shall see. And then we got to talk a little bit about Ozzy again, because clearly Ozzy is troubled all the way around, y'all. Something is wrong with Ozzy. He has this drug problem. Everybody is enabling him. There's just so many different things going on here. And I do feel like, even though they gave us this big nugget, knowing that he's actually innocent, but the person who actually can give him an alibi is not willing to come forward, I do think that there's a lot of other stuff going on as well. Just can't put my finger on it quite yet, but there is a lot of other things that are going to be entangled in this whole situation, especially when this case gets ready to play out. And the fact that he won't even say who it was is crazy to me. I'm just saying, it got to be some sort of proof. Because even if you did tell your counsel, hey, I was with this person, they don't want to come forward because they don't want their secret out, which Jax already figured out that that's exactly what the case is, then maybe they can ping phones. I'm just saying, I'm trying to save my behind. I ain't trying to go up in no jailhouse. Because the way old dude was taunting him when it was all said and done in the very end, y'all, I can't. That was just too much for me. So anyway, who else do we need to talk about? I mean, clearly that's the main people that we had in this episode. We did get to see Mama Jax this episode, y'all. She was saying how basically she has forgiven him and she is moving forward and, with the relationship with him as far as like being friends, and that she wants Jax to give him a chance as well, give her father a chance. So Jax is going to be willing to do that. So I think that that's a good thing that she's willing to give him a chance until he shows that he doesn't deserve that chance anymore. Then, it is what it is. I am more so interested in finding out the rest of Bill's story, what he got going on. Why is his wife the way that she is? What is the story behind all of that, y'all? But this episode was really, really good, y'all. Like I said, it was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of revelations were provided, the main one being that Ozzy actually didn't do this. So now we're back to the whole point. Who the hell did it? Because I think we all knew that he didn't do it, but we should be focused on who actually did it. My money is still on Mercedes. I can't think of what her name is in this, but y'all know who I'm talking about. That's where my money is at, either her or Cash Dog. One of those two, that's who did it, y'all. Those are my top two picks for this week. And y'all know that every week they're gonna change, but that's where I'm at this week. Let me know where you're at. Who do you think actually did it? Now that we officially know 100% that it wasn't Ozzy, who do you think it actually was? Go ahead and drop down in the comments and tell me who you think offed Wendy. And guys, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future Reasonable Doubt videos. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.